Hello friends, this is Sarah. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my sister AJ and I post videos about art, journaling, and all things cozy. I know I just posted my mid-year journal review, but today I'm super excited because I just got the 20th anniversary Traveler's Notebook in card size. We're gonna unbox it together and then I'm gonna show you my setup. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's the package. Let's open it up. We have our newest addition to the family, the 20th anniversary Traveler's Notebook card size set. And I got it in the brown leather. Super excited about it. Let's check out the packaging. So a bunch of stuff comes with it. We got the cotton bag that we usually get with Traveler's Notebooks. We have the leather cover itself, 2 sets of 2 refills, the zipper case here that I'm super excited about, and then we have a craft paper folder. We got some connecting bands and the elastic. Even just the box itself is so nice with the gold foil. The whole set was $98, which is not cheap, but we know that Traveler's Notebooks are collector's items. We know they are very well made. So let's confirm that. Okay, so you have it in a nice little package. Okay, so we have the brown connecting bands. We have 4 card-sized inserts. Oh my god, they're so cute. 2 with this dark cover, and then 2 in this gray cover. So the difference is just the color of the paper. You can see that one is white and one is cream. Cute. We have instructions on how to set up the journal. This is the craft paper sleeve. Pretty straightforward. And then this is the cotton zipper case that has some leather detailing that says 20th Traveler's Notebook. One side has a zipper. And then the other side has 2 card slots. And then the back of this says Traveler's Company, made in Japan. Okay, and then we have the journal itself. It's so cute. It's just a mini version of the Traveler's Notebooks that we know. It's a 20th anniversary edition. Let's just open it up. So we have the extra elastic on the box. And then we have the journal in the cotton bag, and then an extra rubber band. This one's in orange. And then here is the journal itself. Ah, it's so cute. I love the warm brown color. And then on the back, it says 20th Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Company Japan, made in Thailand. And then if we open it up, we should see another insert. I believe this is the same as these ones that I unboxed already. It's just such a cute size. I have my Passport Travelers here for a size comparison. It's just that much more portable and pocketable. I'm really excited to see how this fits in with the rest of my system. I know I just did my other video on my mid-year review, but surprise, I guess I will be adding this to my system for the second half of the year. I'm really curious to see how I like this and how it fits in with everything that I'm already doing. I wonder, I might add this leather protection for the elastic. I think that would look pretty cute. And then I would love to have a pen holder here as well. I would love to find a little short pen to go with this. But It's so cute. And then I'll probably put in this and this, and I might actually switch it out as my wallet. I wonder how it would go with my e-reader. Wow, it's pretty much the same size. I wonder if I could carry these two together somehow. Because that would just be kind of perfect. It's a little bit bigger, but this could be really cute. And then I don't need to put the protection on there because it just naturally juts out. I don't know, maybe. But then I don't really have room inside for my other inserts, so maybe not. But I'm probably gonna have this with me in my bag. I do want to do more of a setup, but we're just gonna unbox today and simmer and see what we can do with this. Ah, I'm so excited about it. Okay, I'll be back probably to set this up a bit more and see where this belongs in my system. Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks since I first unboxed this guy. Let's see how we're liking it. So we're looking like this. We have some stuff in there. I'm gonna go through the whole journal. As you can see, I added a button to the front so I can grab it easily to open the journal. It gives it a little bit of personality as well. I went to a cute little store that has a bunch of secondhand crafts. It's actually a really cool store. It's called Seattle Recreative, and there's just bins of buttons. So I went through them and chose this guy and a few others. And it works out for now, but I want to try making my own charms and see what other things I can add to this. So I have the zipper pouch that came in the box first, and I'm using it this way. So I have the cards here, and then I have this flap that folds over to the front. I like it this way just because when it's closed, it means the elastic isn't digging into the leather itself here, which I feel like is often a weak point. So it's nice to have a little bit of cushioning here with this zipper pouch. And then I have this Pilot Birdie here, which is super thin and it's just about the right height for this book. So I love that. And I've also seen people put it in this tag over here like that, which is also cute. I don't think I have a really strong preference where it is, but I've been having it live here for now. And it kind of tucks in there. I do like this pen a lot. It's very thin and cute and simple. However, I do just love the Uniball pen that comes with the Hobonichis just because of how thin the pen is. So I would love to find a refill for this guy that is just like that one. But this is a good one to have on hand if I don't have my Hobonichi pen. If you know of a good refill that would fit in here that is thinner, do let me know. Okay, so in the card sleeve itself, I haven't replaced my actual wallet with this, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use the card sleeves, but so far I have my transit card and another credit card in here that I usually use on my phone anyway, so they're just there for now. We'll see. Then if you start going into the book itself, I love putting Polaroids at the beginning just because right away it feels like this is my book. And I just love actually how I did this. So I put some stickers to decorate, but I can just swap out the Polaroid and it'll be cute either way, I think. So for this, I'm using these really basic plastic card sleeves. They're really cheap and I just found one that would be the ideal size for this journal. But one thing that I did to modify it is I found this alone pretty thick. It has a lot of different pages, so I just ended up getting a knife and cutting off the cover and also a couple of the sleeves themselves. So I just cut them off and then the rest of them still stayed bound together. Okay, so I have my Polaroid at the beginning and then my front sleeves are pretty much reserved for stickers. It's just a nice way to carry around a few sticker options when I'm out and about. So these are the Nook Ends tiny stickers, which I feel like are perfect for this book because they're very small. And then I have some dot stickers, and then I've also cut down some of the Nook Ends planner stickers here. Some more tiny stickers. And then I love using sparkles for pretty much anything. So I have some Nook Ends ones, but also ones that I've cut out of vinyl. I just like adding a little bit of bling here and there. So those are the first few sleeves. And then we get to my actual insert. I only have one insert in this book, and this one is one that I made based off of the ones that were included in the kit. I just feel, and it's totally in my head, but I just feel like I'm too precious with the official ones, and for some reason, if I just DIY it myself, I'm way more likely to play around with it and doodle in it and make it messy, which I feel like is what I want. So I've been DIYing my own inserts, and it's actually so easy to do. You just need a bit of paper and you can do it fancy. Like I've done these ones which are stitched, or you can just, like this one, do what I did here and use a couple staples. Super easy. I also like them just because it feels more personal, and honestly it makes me happier. And then also for this one, I actually rounded the corners on the sheets. I might do the same thing for these ones that I made here. I do like a rounded corner. And the fun thing about these inserts actually is if you have an A5 size notebook that you're not using and you have a bunch of paper that's kind of going to waste, this is just a notebook from Muji, it's actually pretty perfect for 2 books. So you actually put that notebook paper to use. I don't actually think that Traveler's Factory has released official inserts to purchase outside of the kit itself. So this is a good way to make your own. Okay, so let's look at my actual insert. So this one, I just put one of the stickers that I made for the cover. And then in the front, I have just my name. I numbered the book and I dated it. I just feel like it'll be cool once I have several inserts used so I can see which one it is. And then I have a couple notes about what I've written about in this book so far, and I'm probably going to add to this as I expand. It's kind of like commonplacey, kind of plannery, but not really strict on anything. It's really whatever I want it to be, which I feel like is what your journals should be. So I have a lot of to-do lists. I think I just have a lot of stuff going on in my brain. And so, like, for example, this was some house chores, stuff we needed to purchase. I started doing some gratitude before bed, which I feel like is just good for my mental. I have some work stuff in here, some notes about commonplacing and making charms for this book, more to-do lists, some doodles, lists of potential reels to make for Nookends, notes on this video itself, more doodles, more to-do lists, some ephemera that I've added in, and more video ideas. And that's pretty much all I've gotten to. It's not high use, but it's also not super light. Like, I feel like I'm pretty light of a journaler as it is. I'm actually pretty happy with how much I've been in this book so far. Oh, and the last thing I want to show is in the very back here. I have some sneaky gift ideas. I think it's just a really good idea for everyone to note down throughout the year what your loved ones say they might want, or they're interested in, or they saw that was really cool but they didn't end up buying for themselves. I think it's a great way to just keep track of it, and then when it's Christmas or their birthday, you have a whole list of things that you could get them. Okay, so that's my insert. And then we have the other half of the card sleeves, and here I just have loyalty cards. I end up losing these most of the time, so I actually think this is a good use of them, but just some loyalty cards for, you know, boba places, ice cream shops, stuff like that. Hopefully I have this on me when I go again and I can get credit for my purchase. And then in the back here, in this zipper pocket, I think a lot of people put cash in it, but I hardly ever carry cash. I really don't like carrying cash, actually. So I have here a bunch of just like little freebie Nookend stickers. I just never know when I'm hanging out with people and they might want a sticker, so I actually put several of them in here. And yeah, that's my setup so far. I think it's so cute and so portable, and it just makes me happy to look at it and use it for some reason. Even though it's not that much smaller than my passport size, it does make a big difference. Maybe it's in my head, but it does make a big difference for when I carry it around day to day. So I've been trying to carry this around with me around the house, also outside when I leave. I try to put it in my bag. Again, it's not my wallet yet. It hasn't replaced that. I feel like I have some important things in my wallet, and I like to keep that in my bag at all times, because you never know when you might need something, and then sometimes I leave this at home. So I would rather have my important cards and stuff in my actual wallet. However, I do like this as a really portable journal, and I like that it's so analog and it helps me stay off my phone. So I've been taking it with me in my Sula pouch, and I love it because it fits pretty perfectly in one of the pockets here. That's just perfect. I've been bringing it to cafes with me and stuff, so it's a great way for me to just be on my phone less. It's also pretty much the exact same size as my e-reader, so I like them as a pair. Just my little analog kit, basically, which I love. Do I think I'll keep using it for the rest of the year? For the time being, I am really enjoying it. It is so easy to carry around, which is a big barrier for me in my brain. For some reason, I just love how pocketable and portable this is. The size just makes such a huge difference comparing to my other journals or my planner, even the passport size traveler's notebook. So I'm loving this so far, and I'm really glad I impulse purchased this. But I would love to decorate it more and make it even more personal to me. I like that the leather is already aging a little bit with these little scratches, and it just shows that it's been used. Whereas my other traveler's notebooks stay home and they're pretty much in tip-top condition. Yeah, I just like that this will be something that I don't have to be so careful or so precious with. So yeah, I do think I will be talking about this more throughout the year. I would not be surprised if I use this for the rest of the year. I am curious to see how my setup changes, if it will change. I do think I've done pretty much everything that I personally want out of this, so we'll see. I do still love using my Me Plus planner just because it has more real estate. For actual planning, I am still living in this book. It's not going to replace this, but it's a great option when I just want to brain dump or do a little doodle or stick a random piece of ephemera. It's actually been working out very well. It's just so cute. Okay, I think that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed walking through the newest addition to my journal stack just after I did my mid-year journal review, but this might be my current favorite. It's just so cute. I'd love to hear from you if you have one of these. How are you using it? How have you decorated it? I would love to have a little dangle here now that I think about it. Please chime in the comments. If you don't have one, are you tempted at all? I definitely was before I got this, and I'm sorry if I enabled you, but I'm also not that sorry. I hope you're having a good summer so far. If you're ever in need for planner stickers, Nookends has you covered, or if you just want to support a small art shop, we would really appreciate that. We also run our monthly mail club called Loose Leaf Letters. The details are on our website at nookends.com. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.